Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everybody's enjoying the day. We're going to get to the forecast. Talking about the teleconnections, you can see this is the. I'm on the wrong one. I want the AO. The AO is negative, and it's forecast to remain negative to maybe near neutral as we go through the period. And this is due to, I don't know if I can show you this. Due to mainly negative height anomalies across the polar regions. In addition, let me see, I have a lot of stuff going on. The AO, oops. The NAO is also negative. Keep hitting the button. Forecast to trend to near neutral and maybe positive as the height anomalies, as you go through the period, become more positive here across polar regions. There's also signs of Scandinavian blocking, and let's see if I can get that on here. We'll use a GFS, and we'll go to the northern hemisphere. And you can see we have above normal heights here in Scandinavia. So there's a lot to be said. Even though the forecast isn't showing what it's supposed to be showing, we should be having a trough here in the east as the polar heights become more positive. Now that's the northern hemisphere view. Now another thing I like to look at is what's going on in Asia. We have a huge trough here developing across Asia, and as we put this into motion, it spreads out. Usually a trough here across this portion of Asia favors a trough in the east. That hasn't been happening according to the models. So we'll go to the models now, to the operational models. And this will be for the 27th through December 1st. And you can see we have our ridge here near the Aleutians, east of Pacific, forcing a trough here in the west. And we have a west or zonal flow here, westerly flow with above normal heights in the east. That doesn't agree with the teleconnections. So within this flow, we will have a upper low. The flow will be progressive. We have an upper low here in the southern plains that will move rapidly northeastern through the Great Lakes. This is the storm track that will be established during this period. And as you know, this usually means warm in the east. Now, there might be snow on the western side, northern sides as it goes into Canada. You can see right here. And the system will bring widespread rains across the southeast. Some localized flooding will be possible. And further north, like I said, across the Mississippi Ohio Valley later on, northeast later on the weekend. Then a trough is forecast to dig into the western states Monday and Tuesday. You can see start coming here. We'll go back to the map. Monday and Tuesday, and this will bring mountain snow to the northwest into the Central Great Basin as the trough shifts east. Then we're going to have low pressure developing. We'll go back to the other map. We'll have this low developing here in the plains, and this to the Midwest, and this will cause above normal temperatures forecast for the northern plains, Mississippi Valley, and the Midwest. Above normal temperatures forecast from the plains to the mid-Atlantic with anomalies near 15 degrees in some locations. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for December 2nd to the 6th. And still, We don't have much change. You know, this is jumping around. I'm having trouble with this. Still having our trough here in the east and above normal heights with zonal flow in the west. So with this forecast period, I'm calling for, still I'll sound like a broken record. Things are not working the right way. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies of 48 degrees below normal. I'm having trouble with this mouse. And then above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for, I don't like this pointer. Okay, you got to deal with this. Above normal temperature forecast for this region here with the anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal, below normal precipitation here and for this region. And the probability of occurrence 35%. Above normal precipitation forecast here. And probability of occurrence is 40%. Now we're going to look at the period for December 7th to the 11th. Move this over a little bit. Still, we have our trough in the west, above normal heights here in the east, but this is the GFS, or the, what model is this? This is the NAEFS, kind of stretches out the trough here across the northern states, and I think the GFS does, if I was looking at this earlier, kind of brings the trough into the northeast. The other model, this is the European ensembles. Still keeping the trough mainly to the west, and even here in the northern hemisphere view, still keep a trough in the west. This is the GFS. Now I want to take a look at the weeklies, and we'll take a look at the weeklies, look at the height anomalies for this period. Above normal heights across much of the nation that still doesn't line up with the teleconnection. So for now, keeping the temperature anomalies the same, and for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is near 35%. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 27th through December 11th. I want to wish everybody, again, a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.